Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Anecdotal Economist, and there is something weird going on with gold and silver. You see, these two metals are just doing something they don't usually do. We're going to talk about that as soon as we get through the intro, or at least the discussion about the intro, the discussion about the fact that I still have not produced one because, well, Christmas time and the Christmas season just slowed me down a little bit. We're going to get right on that. It's a new year. We got new goals. So for this video, let's just get straight into it. Now, in order to get straight into it, I'm going to have to pull up a chart quick. What you're looking at here is the interest rates. I have got the 2-year US Treasury in red, the 10-year in white, and the patriotic blue in 30-year. And of course, green, or the greenback, is the dollar. And what you'll notice is not unusual. Interest rates are going up, and that is strengthening the dollar. This is what we expect to see. Now, a lot of people didn't think interest rates were going to go up, but lo and behold, they did. Now, they've not only just gone up, they've gone up a lot. Now, what we might expect to see in this circumstance is gold going down, because what we've seen in the past, or in this case, I'm thinking specifically of the 80s, when they raised the interest rates like crazy in order to, strengthen the dollar and shore things up again. Well, gold didn't really do very well. And if I jump over to now a gold chart with silver, what you notice is they're both up to flat on approximately the same timeline. Now, that's pretty positive, and I know some people are going to say, well, I was pretty happy with the performance last year, but the last few months have been a little bit more tame, even though interest rates are still going up. And the question is, are gold and silver going to go down? And they might, but I think what's important to notice is that their behavior is already outperforming. It's already a surprise. There is almost nobody out there that would have said gold is going to go up 30% in the face of the steepest percentage increase, interest rate increase. Oh, wow, that's trying to say that 3 times really fast. The steepest one in history. It is absolutely staggering. And so all of that is to say is that this is a weird time for gold and silver. It's sort of like Uncharted Territory. Now, on the one hand, you could say, well, we know what's going to happen. Prices are going to continue to go up. The government's going to continue to spend. Same old, same old. But it is fun to talk about it when these things happen, when interest rates go up like this and gold goes up as well. Now, this might also lead you to think that maybe interest rates don't actually reflect what's going on with the price of gold. Maybe there's a little bit more to the story. And so I just wanted to make a quick video to point this out. There's nothing crazy, nothing groundbreaking, no earth-shattering developments to go through. But that is a key point that we need to pay attention to this. We need to be watching this over the coming months. Already been watching it for quite some time. But interest rates seem to not be slowing down. They seem to be going up at an even more rapid pace. And so will there be a separation? Will gold actually start to fall? I don't have the answers to these questions, but I can guarantee you I'm going to continue to watch it and continue to update on this channel as we try to figure out exactly what comes next. And so I just want to make a quick video pointing it out for anybody who hasn't been paying attention to interest rates. Not everyone who's into bullion pays attention to interest rates, and not everyone who pays attention to interest rates pays attention to bullion. So sometimes just marrying the two thoughts together and trying to stay on top of things, well, at least in my mind, it's worthwhile. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. With that, this is going to be a relatively short video. I'm going to get into the review. And in this case today, we have the Lady Justice. And I mean, wow, what a beautiful coin. Absolutely staggering. Very patriotic. Got justice across the top. The stars on the bottom. Look at how she's blind. You notice that she's got that blindfold on there, and I just love that, right? This is something that I think not enough people know or understand, is the principles of law, the principles of the scales in her hand, and that she's wielding a sword. And you know what that sword's for? Not for making friends. I don't know what's on her necklace, as a side note, but my point is that this is a great thing to raise awareness. People need to be aware of how justice is supposed to work, about the fact that it's supposed to be blind, the fact that sometimes the guilty will get away with it because we need to have beyond a reasonable doubt. We have these very powerful systems in place, and they are always under attack. They're always being eroded. So I think people need to be aware. Somebody throw in the comments. Somebody Google it. What is Fidest a Justita? Justita. It sounds kind of Mexican to me. I don't know. Probably Spanish, right? Mexican's not a language. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I did that. But at any rate, I think it's a really cool coin. They make a different one every year. This is from the Scottsdale Mint. Although technically on the reverse, it is Gibraltar. A little more fun on the back than just having the queen. You get that crest. It is pretty cool, right? I would say fairly typical of a crest. I don't know all the meaning behind all the Gibraltar stuff. I do not speak Gibraltarese, which may or may not be a real language. Now, this is not like a fantastic proof coin or anything like that, but it does seem to be milk spot free. They do offer proof versions of these from what I understand. They also offer, I think, larger sizes as well. And I'll tell you, it's not a crazy premium. I want to say between $3 and $4 is what I paid, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm quite confident, though, that's somewhere near there. And no, I would not stack these, but would I collect, one of these a year? And if I had to sell this in emergency, I guess I'll lose a couple extra bucks. Totally worth it for me to be able to have a conversation piece, talk about Lady Justice. She should be blind, and I really just do think it's cool. And not to mention, I mean, come on, look at her. You know what I'm saying? Very nice coin all around. I'm a big fan of the Scottsdale Mint. I will be reviewing more of their pieces soon. I've got them somewhere, and we'll eventually get through a large portion of the stack, and we're always adding to it as well. So guys, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the whole interest rate gold still holding its own situation. I think that's pretty bullish. Let me know what you think of this coin. I mean, man, it is really nice as far as I'm concerned. With that, I think that's all I got to say. If you want to support the channel, I really appreciate it, guys. I've been getting a lot of subscribers even on my low view count videos, so that is a good sign to me that, well, people are here for the party. So if you want to leave a comment to support the channel, you don't know what to say, today's word has got to be justice. So throw that in the comments for me, and I would sincerely appreciate it. With that, that's been my 2 ounces worth for today. This has been the Anecdotal Economist. I'm pulling for you, and we're all in this together.
Kilogram, you're the dragon, you're the rabbit.
Okay, let's look at the money side now. Watch as I pull this bad boy out of here. Absolutely stunning once you get it out of the case. Feeling the weight of this in my hand. Oh, that's such a good feeling.
I never had enough gold.